My name is TJ, and for the last couple days I've been trying to find the fastest way to get PTSD without actually, going outside and touching grass. Call of Duty is too arcadey. Squad or Arma take way too long to even find a server. Let's see if Insurgency Sandstorm can scratch that itch in 2025. Happy New Year's. Let's talk about the core experience for a bit. 1 second, you're big chilling, about to make a perfect shot, and the next, you're at the spawn screen because someone caught you with a stray 9mm to the forehead. The time to kill is incredibly quick, and that's exactly what makes this game so intense. You'll get shot in the face in the blink of an eye, but here's the thing, it works both ways. If you're on your game, you're dishing out the same kind of pain and making every kill feel earned and satisfying. The beauty of Insurgency is that it doesn't just throw you into an action-packed firefight without consequences. Every engagement feels tense and the stakes feel real. Guns that would otherwise do next to nothing in other shooters like shotguns have unlimited range here. So you can take a bare-bones pistol or shotgun, and if you land a headshot, you can drop someone across the map. It's ridiculous, but in the best way possible. But it's not just about firing blindly into the other side of the map. You're gonna need to slow down, listen for distant gunshots, pick up subtle audio cues, and adapt to each situation differently. The game forces you to stay aware. You can't just run in guns blazing into every single building unless you want to meet your maker. It really isn't a run and gun shooter at its core. Insurgency rewards patience, accuracy, and of course teamwork. And that core experience is one part of the sandstorm that keeps me playing. The other part is the atmosphere. Every near miss, every explosion in close quarters, you can almost feel it in your bones. When you hear a 50 cal firing off in the distance, you don't just hear it, you feel the weight of it. It's like you can almost smell the smoke coming out of the barrel, and this is where the game really shines for me. The audio design in Insurgency, in my opinion, is top notch. Getting shot at doesn't just make your character flinch and your eyes go blurry. It'll actually make you want to take cover, throw a smoke grenade, and get the hell out of there. The sense of danger is always there, and it's probably one of the main reasons people call Insurgency a PTSD simulator. Another huge part of the atmosphere is the proximity chat. Oh. I am very sorry, my friend. I apologize. You are right, Habibi. Oh, wow! If you've played any multiplayer game with proximity voice chat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the people screaming in agony around the corner after you toss a grenade in, or people shouting the name or their favorite religious figure while firing a PKM into an apartment building window. It's pure chaos, and honestly, it only adds to the experience. With the right teammates, it almost feels real, and it pulls you right into the action. Speaking of pulling you right into the action, something that also plays a huge role in the immersion is the amount of customization that we have. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need a $20 souped-up battle pass skin to be effective. There's no battle pass where you buy your way into better guns early. Every weapon, every attachment is unlocked from the start. You pick a class at the beginning of the round, you get a set amount of resource points to spend, and you can play slow and steady with a fully kitted, blinged out gun, armor and attachments. Or you can go balls to the wall with no armor, a pistol, an RPG, and a backpack full of grenades. Personally, I've done both, and trust me, you'll quickly see while each has its own charm. The game has a nice amount of customization options for both your weapons and your character. If you want to support the game further after buying it, you can even get DLC packs for those who want to grab some extra bling. As you can see here, the possibilities of course aren't endless, but there's more than enough to suit your needs if you want to roleplay a bit or just look like a goofy ass motherfucker. Now, console players have entered the Insurgency chaos a couple of years ago, and honestly, I think adding crossplay has brought a whole new level of madness. Fighting against these people though, the aim assist here is actually pretty fair. It's not Call of Duty level aimbot nonsense, but let's be real, console players that actually put up a challenge in Insurgency and PvP are pretty rare. I almost have my face inside of my monitor because of iron sights. Oh. Yes. In co-op though, that's a different story. Ooh. You can usually tell who's on controller without looking at the scoreboard. You know, you just look for the dude laying face down on the floor in a puddle of blood. 90% of the time, that'll be a low-level new console player. More players in the pool is always a good thing though. More chaos, more fun. If you can hang with mouse and keyboard players in PvP without getting actual PTSD, you've earned my respect, bro. I don't have any friends on console who play this, but I've definitely seen plenty of those console people in the public matches. It's a welcome addition to the game, nevertheless. Now, talking about PvP and co-op, the game modes. Both are really fun modes with their own dedicated audience. In PvP, it's all about fast reflexes and precise aim, but you've also got to stay alive long enough to make an actual difference. Most of the time in PvP, you'll be capturing objectives or blowing them up before your team can respawn, so of course, there's run and gun modes like free-for-all and gun game too, but the majority of PvP is all about objective-based modes with respawn waves. In co-op, the vibe is a little bit more laid back. You still gotta deal with respawn waves, you know, cap an objective, your team respawns. The bots are smart enough to take you down. They're also very predictable though. Does that make it less fun? Hell no. It just makes it different. If you ask me, PvP is where the real chaos is at, but co-op definitely holds its own, especially when it comes down to the player count in both modes. PvP and co-op bring something unique to the table, and Insurgency rewards you with XP and cosmetic unlocks for finishing a match. Now if you're like me, you'll be kitting out your character to look like this, or whatever the hell this is. And that's something that'll definitely keep you grinding the objectives. So to kinda give my final thoughts, is Insurgency Sandstorm worth your time in 2025? Hell yeah it is. This game is the perfect mix of fun and frustration. It's not for the faint of heart, and yeah, you're probably gonna die a lot. I mean, especially you, let's be real, you suck at most games you play. But that's what makes it so satisfying when you finally land those kills or you clear your first objective with an RPG or a grenade or whatever. Plus the gameplay is so engaging, you'll definitely be coming back for more. Even after you've been blown to pieces by a friendly RPG for the 50th time. At the end of the day, if you're looking for a shooter that's got heart, skill, and more chaos than anyone can handle, Insurgency is still more than worth it. Especially for console players. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got a couple teammates to actually divide into like 70 different pieces. I hope this video helped you decide what to do with those crisp $20 bills that grandma gave you for Christmas. Hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.